start out incredible last season, but over the course of the year, they climbed the ranks, and by the end of the year, they were a force.
Didn't get over the
depth, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Batum kicks to Freak. The shot is off. Great D that time from Curry.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Now here's Freak. And it's Spates with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Curry. He had 25 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hornets lead by 7. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case and the landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think, unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
And rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
Freak passes to Zeller, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was 3rd in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Freak kicks to Hansbrough. Charlotte moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The 15-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
1:46 left here in the second.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision. And whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly, it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
And Batum kicks to Freak. Dishes it to Hansbrough. Outside for Batum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. 3rd is Stephen Curry.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Utah Jazz.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
You know, and for Cody Zeller, after that promising rookie campaign, he just did not tear it up in year 2. In fact, his production only improved slightly. But that was mostly due to the increase in playing time. Talented guy, no doubt, just still trying to find his way in the league.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And here's Golden State. They're on a 12-3 run right now. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's Freak with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And stolen by Spates. 4 seconds left. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Stephen Curry.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And so that's the end of the first half. Hornets ahead. They're up by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us a bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Yeah, I just try to come out and play my game and stay aggressive, I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Always been a dynamic scorer and
almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Hansbrough comes in for Marvin Williams. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And Freak subbed in for Lamb. Then for the Warriors, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Batum is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Zeller. And it's Walker in at the point. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And stolen by Zeller. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Freak with the ball. And Curry, here we go. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Batum.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And Walker kicks to Zeller. Stolen by Varejao. And stolen by Zeller. And here they go. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Walker. To the inside, Livingston. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
And the first one comes.
And getting
Jefferson comes in, Tyler Hansbrough. And Lee's subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Zeller. The Warriors pull it in, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Zeller setting the pick for Freak. Lee left side. Outside Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Jefferson's got 8 points.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him. not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Here's Freak. He feeds it to Jefferson. And the basket good. He's got 10.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And the shot is good. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
For Charlotte, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Take a break.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Zeller nails both of them. And here is Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Offline. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets lead by 19. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.